Ever since the beginning of this COVID-19 crisis, we've been repositioning, reorganizing the Institute so that we are doing everything we can to support and help the governments and the countries with whom we work. The Institute was active during the Ebola crisis. We've experienced from that. I obviously have the experience of my time in government, and the Institute as an institute's purpose is to equip leaders for the challenges they have. And this challenge is an extraordinary, unprecedented challenge of a nature I have never known before. Leadership has never been more necessary. Leading has never been more difficult. So we in the Institute are doing two things. First of all, we're supporting governments in how they organise themselves. This requires you to put aside all the normal rules of bureaucracy and government and organise government in a completely new and different way for greater heft, for greater efficiency, for greater effect. So we're working with governments to show them the types of reorganisation they require within government in order to make that effective. Secondly, we're working on policy solutions, trying to show governments what is the best practice around the world, where we can, help them with the sourcing of vital material and equipment, protective suits, masks, ventilators, testing equipment, all of that absolutely necessary. Thirdly, to look at the tech innovations that can help, those things that might help governments track the disease more effectively, be able to identify the hotspots in order better to defeat the spread of the disease, and finally, the right type of community organisation. This is going to require the whole of the community to be organised, particularly once we get to the stage where we're trying to restart economies without further outbreaks of the disease. So our teams in all the countries in which we work, there's around about 25 different countries with whom we have connections or have teams. Our teams are staying in country, in place, in line to do whatever we can to help. And we as an institute and our 250 odd staff are there ready to do whatever we can do. So this is our role in what is obviously a huge global crisis. And it's the immediate task for all of us in every small way we can to do what we can. At the end of it, however, I will return to this subject, which is the thing that has shocked and dismayed me most about the disease from the point of view of governance. And that is the absence of global coordination by governments. The World Health Organization has done a fantastic job, but the fact is, this is a global crisis. We are a global community when it comes to a crisis like this. And in future times, and there may well be future times where we require this, there's got to be much better structures in place to allow us to combat what is a global crisis with global efficacy. I know every country is going to do what it can for its own people. That's right and understandable. But there's a level at which, unless we work together across national boundaries, the impact of this disease for all of us is going to be so much worse. So that's, in our own way and doing whatever we can, what our institute is going to do. But from now on, it's working on this. It's completely repositioned, repurposed for this. And we were putting out briefings. You can come visit our website to see the types of things that we're doing. And we're there, ready, willing, able to help the governments and countries that we serve. Thank you.